In today's episode, I get stuck into Britain's biggest chocolate cake.
Wish me luck, I'm going in.
The local authorities decide to do the roadworks after the summer holidays, causing traffic chaos. And I take a visit to London's most famous taxi toilet.
Oh, and it's not great in here.
Hey, good morning you crazy cats. It's Monday the 9th of September and we're going out to see what happens in London today. Really does feel like summer's over. The traffic is horrendous at the moment. As you can see, I live opposite a school. I've had 6-7 weeks of lovely, beautiful sleep in the morning. It's been bliss. And now everyone's back and getting into work is not as easy as it used to be. Right, let's get out of here. Wow, chilly Monday morning. Plan for today, I need to go to a very famous upmarket grocers called Fortnum and Mason. We'll talk about that later. Need to purchase some kind of thank you present for a friend who kind of helped me out. It's part of a huge chocolate cake. Apparently it's London's most expensive chocolate cake. My last job yesterday was a big job to Abervoy in East London. I just wanted a tenner at the end of the day to hit my target, and I ended up getting Abervoy from Park Street, the Grosvenor House Hotel, all the way over to Stratford. Can't complain though, it was a very good job. As I said earlier, I've got to pop along to Piccadilly to pick up this very special chocolate cake. The place is called Fortnum and Mason. It's a very high-end grocers, appointed to the royal family. And here's a little bit about Fortnum and Mason I prepared earlier. Run VT, Dave! Fortnum and Mason is an 18th century department store known for its gourmet groceries, including tea and posh preserves. It's located at 181 Piccadilly in the St James's area of London, where it was established in 1707 by William Fortnum and Hugh Mason. It's famous for inventing the Scotch egg in 1738, becoming a post office in 1794, and in 1886, after having bought the entire stock of 5 cases of a new product made by H.J. Heinz, Fortnum and Mason became the first store in Britain to stock tins of baked beans. During the Napoleonic Wars, the Emporium supplied dried fruit, spices, and other preserves to British officers. Queen Victoria sent shipments of Fortnum and Mason's concentrated beef tea to Florence Nightingale's hospitals during the Crimean War. It's famous for its traditional hampers, and it's the only store to have a department dedicated to expedition. Huge hampers with consignments of home comforts accompany the English into the heart of Africa and up the Himalayas. And finally, a famous mechanical clock adorns the front facade with bells from the same foundry as Big Ben. Every 15 minutes, a selection of airs is played on 18 bells, and once an hour, Messrs. Fortnum and Mason themselves appear to check that standards are being upkept. And it seems like the local authorities have decided to start doing all the roadworks now the schools are back. Let's not do it in the summer holidays when there's no traffic about. Let's do it when everyone comes back off summer holiday and all the schools are back. That's really, really clever, isn't it? I don't know who it is, Hammersmith or Fulham or Kensington and Chelsea. So Holland Park's a bit of a problem, but I have found a sneaky way around it.
So this is where the problems start, coming in along the Uxbridge Road towards Shepherd's Bush. Oh, hang on. Looks like I've got a job here. Hi, sir.
Wait till it says Shepherd's Bush Station.
Yeah, sure, yeah, no problem, yeah.
Well, this was basically just the Uxbridge Road going forward towards Shepherd's Bush. Now, I'm going to hit the traffic in a minute because of the roadworks around Holland Park roundabout. Now, I could have taken this customer around South Africa Road through Westfield, but I'm sure he would have thought that I'm taking him around the houses, and I didn't want to do that. So this was basically just stick it out until we got to Shepherd's Bush Green, which took quite a while, and as you can see, those roadworks around Holland Park are giving me a huge headache along the Uxbridge Road. And before long, I could hear some shuffling around the back of the cab, which means this customer was going to bail out.
Thank you, sir. Right. First job of the day. Basically straight along the Uxbridge Road towards Shepherd's Bush. £12 I have garnered from that very slow ebbing up to Shepherd's Bush Green job. 2 weeks ago, it would take me 20 minutes to get to Holland Park Roundabout. Now it's taken me 45.
From there, just headed east up towards the Bayswater Road then.
Hi there.
Can you go to Lindenhill Market?
Leadenhall, in the city.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Right, lovely job going east all the way from Bayswater Road to Leadenhall Market. Now, it's a straight line for the first 2 miles of this job, so leave by right, Bayswater Road. Start getting myself past Lancaster Gate on the left. The lights are always a pain. There's a tiny little cut through that I could have used here, but I'd passed the entry point. Anyway, up towards the lights, still trying to get through those lights, and we're off. As you can see, it makes a big difference getting past that Lancaster Gate junction. Forward Bayswater Road, traffic, well, not too bad on a Monday considering all the schools are back and everyone's back to work. Forward Marble Arch through on that green light, and then the taxi privilege, which is, yep, we can use Oxford Street. So east on Oxford Street, and it's empty. Buses and taxis only. Quite a few cyclists though. So heading east towards Oxford Circus, past Debenhams on the left. This is Oxford Circus through, and away we go up towards Tottenham Court Road. For those who didn't know this is actually the extension of the A40. Forward Tottenham Court Road, that's on the left, then forward New Oxford Street, forward and bear left onto Bloomsbury Way, and that bus lane on the left. Undertaking all that traffic on the right, right Drake Street, forward Proctor Street. We're heading south now towards Holborn. Stay in the left lane for that left turn onto High Holborn. Once we get onto High Holborn, I'll use the bus lane when I need to. The traffic's not too bad here at the moment. Then forward Holborn. Get to the lights at the end, Shoe Lane on the right, Fetter Lane on the right, forward Holborn Viaduct. Then forward Newgate Street, looking for a right turn up here. No London Wall as it's closed, so right Warwick Lane, forward Ave Maria Lane, left into St Paul's Churchyard. And St Paul's Churchyard leads into Cannon Street. Plenty of traffic around this part of London. London Wall is closed, so everything's being forced south of the city. From here, you've just got to stick it out on Cannon Street. As you can see, the cathedral is on my left here. I do get a bit of a bus lane coming up on the left here, which I overtake that double-decker on the right with. And then it's just a case of sticking it out even more. No access through Bank Junction, that's closed anyway. Those days are over. We used to be able to whiz through the city, but not anymore. So there was only one route to get me all the way round towards Eastkeep and forward and bear left Gracechurch Street to take me up to Leadenhall Market. Finally through the lights, bear left Gracechurch Street, and I'm getting close now, and this job has been a good start to the day. Set down on left.
Quick fun fact about Leadenhall Market. There's a barber's there that if you ask the owners very politely, they will take you down into the cellar and show you some of the historical remains of the old Roman Forum. It's pretty incredible, actually. Lots of ancient Londinium exists beneath our feet here in the centre of the city.
West, back down Cannon Street, onto the embankment, Whitehall, and then
Made it all the way back to Victoria Horseferry Road. Not a bite. So I might as well jump into the Iron Lung, which is the taxi driver's most famous public toilet in London.
this part of London is a famous pit stop for thousands of London cab drivers using the famous Astral Cafe and the Iron Lung public convenience, which I thought was called the Iron Lung because it looked like an iron lung. Not so. It's because you need a pair of iron lungs to literally walk in there and do your business.
And it's not great in here.
After surviving the Iron Lung, I made my way up through Victoria, Buckingham Palace Road, did a right up towards Eaton Square where I trapped my third job.
I think the lady behind me wants a cab. She didn't look like she wanted one, but she's walking towards me. I think she does. Hi there.
Sorry, just go to Pall Mall to the...
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I'll get you there. Yeah.
Right,
No
thank you.
worries.
The RAC, please.
RAC, yeah. Okay.
Straightforward job here, so we're going to go forward Eaton Square. Comply Belgrave Square. Now the park is shut for changing of the guard. However, the traffic's not too bad on Grosvenor Crescent. Comply Hyde Park Corner, then leave by Piccadilly, where the traffic is bad. So I'm going to try and stay in the left lane here and see if I can nab a bit of bus lane halfway down Piccadilly, which I did there. As you can see, the traffic was backing all the way up to Hyde Park Corner, and now it's just a case of sticking it out until I'm looking for that right turn onto St James's Street. In and out of the traffic. Lots of roadworks for the old In and Out Club on the left. They certainly don't help. Forward Piccadilly, still not at the Ritz on the right hand side, so this job is taking a little bit longer than it normally does. Anyway, finally I made my way over to that right lane, and I do get a right turn onto St James's Street. Forward St James's Street, heading south, left onto Pall Mall, and I set the lady down neatly on the left.
Okay, job number 3 completed. Eaton Square to the RAC Club, Pall Mall. Now I'm right next to Fortnum and Mason. I might as well dive in and pick up that piece of exclusive chocolate cake.
As soon as I entered Fortnum's, there were already people queuing. Now, a quick bit about the cake. Get Baked, founded by Richard Mars, are known for their utterly indulgent and unique desserts, and have amassed a sizable global following of cake enthusiasts around the world. Bertha, their latest creation, is the sister to the legendary Bruce cake that has had customers queuing from dawn hoping to get their hands on a slice. The Bertha cake has been crafted in collaboration with Fortnum's and boasts a staggering 24 layers of luscious dark chocolate sponge interwoven with rich, gooey milk and dark chocolate ganache.
Right, Fortnum and Mason. This is a massive piece of chocolate cake with a massive price tag. £17 and 10 pence for one slice. And this is the chocolate cake. Oh my God. Jeez. Come here. Look at that. God, I mean, it's massive. Look at that thing. 24 layers, she was telling me, of sponge and chocolate. And I don't know. Should I try this, or should I just give it to the person I was supposed to buy it for? I mean, I guess I can buy another, even though it is only there for a limited season. Oh, God. Right, all right. Let's give it a taste. Wish me luck. I'm going in. It's amazing. I mean, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to have to eat it all now, aren't I? Because I've taken a bite out the corner.
Right, as I was slipping slowly into a chocolate coma, I just headed round the corner to the Colton Towers Hotel, looking for my 4th job.
Okay, Colton Tower Hotel. Let's see what we get out of here for job number 4.
Just this restaurant.
Myrtle on King's Road, yeah? No problem. Yep.
From here, hit the lights, going forward on Cadogan Place. Now, it's a nightmare around Pond Street at the moment, so I decided to head down Eaton Square to get to King's Road. Right Loud Street, Ford Chesham Place, bare left Lyle Street, and then we'll go forward Eaton Square. Now, this saves all the roadworks around Sloane Street. Then forward Eaton Square, forward Eaton Gate, forward Cliveden Place. Takes us neatly up to Sloane Square, where there will be traffic, as there is lots of roadworks going around, especially on the north side. There left onto the King's Road. Now, this restaurant, Myrtle, is actually on Langton Street, which is down by World's End. This time of day, on that Monday morning, there's not a lot of traffic on the King's Road, so you can commit to driving down the King's Road, which is exactly what I did. So for King's Road, past the fire station on the right, Ivy Asia on the left, past Old Church Street left and right, do the left and right, and we'll get to Langton Street, do a right turn.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, job number 4 completed. That's Colton Tower Hotel to Myrtle Restaurant, Langton Street, just off the King's Road. Okay, let's head for job number 5.
From there, headed north towards South Kensington Station, Exhibition Road, up onto Kensington Road, Kensington High Street. Oh, the rank is empty at the Royal Gardens Hotel.
Well, while I wait for job number 5, I guess there's only one thing to do, and that's eat chocolate cake. Oh my God. I hope it takes like another hour before I get job number 5. Hi there. Hi.
Hello, mate. It's Lower Belgravia Street, please.
Oh yeah, Lower Belgrave, yeah. Okay.
Okay, leave this by left, Hotel Forecourt, forward, High Street, Kensington, forward, Kensington Road, past the Green Hut on the left, Cabby stop, forward, Kensington Gore, forward, Kensington Road, past Exhibition Road on the right. Keep going on the Kensington Road, past the Wellington Barracks on the left, and forward Knightsbridge, past the Bulgari Hotel on the right. I'd already decided I was going to take Sloane Street and jump into Loud Square to get down to Belgrave Square. Anyway, that had been closed since last time I used it, which was very frustrating. There's no left turn onto Cadogan Place here, which is even more frustrating. So I had to stick it out until the junction of Pond Street. The works here are absolutely horrendous. I avoid it like the plague. Finally get the left turn onto Pond Street, forward Chesham Place, forward into Belgrave Square, and comply Belgrave Square all the way around until I start heading south through Eaton Square, then set down on left, Lower Belgrave Street.
Okay. Royal Gardens Hotel to Lower Belgrave Street. And a £3 tip. And lots of fivers, which always come in handy.
From here, headed north back through Belgrave Square, Wilton Place past the Berkeley Hotel on the right, then into Knightsbridge until...
Can you take me to Maida Vale, please?
Yeah, sure.
Can we do a U-turn?
Yeah, no problem.
And if Edgware Road's not busy, just go up Edgware. No.
And of course, that's exactly what I did, a U-turn outside the Mandarin Hotel, forward, bear left, Knightsbridge, until I get to the lights at Hyde Park Corner. Comply Hyde Park Corner, leave by Park Lane, the usual traffic to the south of Park Lane. However, I'm dumping in the bus lane, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Now, you've probably heard the customer say they would like to use Edgware Road, and to be honest, if you are going to Maida Vale, the best way to do it, if the traffic is okay, is just shoot up the Edgware Road, so just ride behind me with Marble Arch. I'm already on the Edgware Road, and as long as you keep moving, it is the quickest way to get to that part of London. So forward Edgware Road, coming up towards the Edgware Road flyover. Once I get under that, we will be nearing Maida Vale, of course. That goes green. I'm under the flyover. A little bit of the bus lane on the left there, new apartments on the left. Getting lots of work out of there at the moment, and then forward and heading north towards Maida Vale, set down on left.
Yep, Harvey Nicks to Maida Vale. 15-minute job. Nice little run up Edgware Road, which is the way he wanted. It was moving today, so yeah, it's the quickest way really. Okay, I'll head back down into the soup and see how we get on from there.
And I took a right turn down the Edgware Road onto the Harrow Road, and then swung around into the Hilton Metropole. Now, I don't think we've got a job out of this hotel together. Well, let's see what we get out of the Hilton Metropole today.
Right, Hilton Metropole. I don't know if we've done this hotel before. It's a Monday. You never know. I think I've got someone here, actually.
Hello, mate. Can you just take us to Nottingham Place? I know it's not far for you.
That's right, Nottingham Place, yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, no worries.
Hotel La Place.
La
Can't remember what
Place.
number it is now.
Sounds very posh, very posh.
Nice little job here, forward Harvard Street, left Parade Street, and then over the lights and forward into Chapel Street, bare left Old Marylebone Road. Looking for a right turn onto the Marylebone Road on the green light. There we go, and we're off. And then it's a right turn upper Montague Street, head down south, upper Montague Street, past York Street. We want Crawford, left Crawford, over Gloucester Place, for Crawford, over Baker Street until we get into Paddington Street. Then a left Nottingham Place and set down on left.
There we go, Hotel Metropole to La Place Hotel on Nottingham Place.
Okay, from there up onto the Marylebone Road, did a bit of Baker Street all the way down to Oxford Street, and then made my way out onto Park Lane and finally Piccadilly.
Hello.
Hi.
Hyde Park Place, London.
Hyde Park Place, yep, no problem.
Thank you.
Yep, I'll get you there. All right, no worries.
Okay, this was a route change en route, so U-turn right into Half Moon Street, forward Half Moon Street, left Curzon, carry on along Curzon Street until I get my little right turn into South Audley Street. We're going to Primark now, by the way. Forward South Audley Street until we reach Grosvenor Square, past the new Rosewood Hotel where the embassy was, the American embassy, right onto Park Street all the way to the top until we get to Oxford Street, and I'll set down on the left.
Okay. Piccadilly. Not to Hyde Park Place, but to Primark. So that was a change of destination during the route.
No sooner had they jumped out than 4 ladies jumped in. They wanted to go to Grosvenor Square 44, which was behind me, and not easy to get to, but I do get a right turn onto Oxford Street, but no right turn into North Audley Street, which I really need, so it's U-turn time. The bus didn't let me in, he was being very annoying. Then left North Audley Street, right down south, comply Grosvenor Square, set down on the left.
Thanks very much. Okay, so yeah, just to recap, 2 short jobs in quick succession. Piccadilly to Primark, and then when I was dropping off at Primark, or had dropped off at Primark, 4 more other ladies jumped in and wanted to just pop down to 44 Grosvenor Square. That was job 8 and 9.
And from here I just went left down to Park Lane and thought I'd rank up at the back of the Grosvenor House Hotel, which is exactly what I did.
Grosvenor House Hotel, where I did my last job yesterday. That ended up in Stratford at Abervoyge Arena. Well, let's see where job number 10 gets us today.
Hiya.
Hi, sir.
Simmons Bar in Euston Square.
Okay, this was Simmons Bar in University Street, not Euston Square. I didn't even know it was there, to be honest. So forward Park Street, and then we're going to do a right into Upper Brook Street. That's going to take us forward Grosvenor Square, past the Rosewood again, left Duke Street. This is Duke Street, Mayfair, not Duke Street, St James's, cross over Oxford Street, forward Duke Street, until we get to the lights of Wigmore Street. Take a right there, all the way down Wigmore Street, heading east, until we get to Cavendish Square. And I go forward Cavendish Square, forward Cavendish Place, and Mortimer Street is shut, so left Langham Place, forward Portland Place, right Duchess Street, left Hallam Street, this is a diversion, forward Hallam Street, right Weymouth Street, right Great Portland Street, left Clipstone Street, left Cleveland Street, right Maple Street, cross over Tottenham Court Road, finally, and in front, University Street is waiting.
Double figures, job number 10, Park Street, the back entrance to the Grosvenor House Hotel, to Simmons on University Street. Simmons is a cocktail bar. They've been springing up everywhere in London over the last few years, and if you want to get drunk very quickly, go to Simmons, because their 2-for-1 offer is pretty good value.
To be honest, things went a bit dead after that, so I was ambling around London trying to get a job, but no one would bite. So bits of Oxford Street, ended up going down Park Lane, Piccadilly all the way to the end, Haymarket, until finally I ended up in Waterloo Place, and I got a job.
Oh, sir.
Euston Station, please.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
From here, right turn Waterloo Place, forward Lower Regent Street, plenty of traffic. Coming up towards Piccadilly Circus, which is never good at this time of day. It's about 4 p.m. now. So finally get through the red light at Piccadilly Circus, looking at all those wonderful lights, combined Piccadilly Circus. Leave by Shaftesbury Avenue. Shaftesbury Avenue, however, does move, which is great. So get up to the junction of Charing Cross Road, Palace Theatre on the left, and forward Shaftesbury Avenue. No chance of using Tottenham Court Road anymore. Bear left Shaftesbury Avenue, forward Bloomsbury Street. After Bloomsbury Street, we will slide into Bedford Square. After Bedford Square, it's Gower Street, looking for a right turn up here on to Torrington Place. This is university country, so lots of students around here. Right turn onto Torrington Place, forward Bing Place. Left into Gordon Square, then forward Gordon Street. Wait at the zebra crossing, stay in the right lane here, jump across the Euston Road and get into the old pickup taxi rank where we only drop off now.
Oh gosh, a long wait for job 11. That was Waterloo Place to Euston Station. I think we'll squeeze in one for the road.
From there, headed right Euston Road, underpass, then Marylebone Road towards Harley Street, and then got waved down.
Okay, Harley Street for the final job of the day. Hi there.
Marylebone Station, please.
Marylebone, yeah, sure, no problem.
So forward Harley Street, I've got to get back to Marylebone Road, right Devonshire Street, and right Devonshire Place. Unfortunately, I can't really pick up on the Marylebone Road where she flagged me down. Stay in the left lane here on Devonshire Place. Get through that green light, jump into the bus lane, and off we go. Heading west on the Marylebone Road, start drifting over to the right lane here. I need Balcombe Street right turn. Past Gloucester Place on the left. This cab driver didn't know what he was doing, waited on the wrong light. Right Balcombe, left Malcolm Place, set down on right.
Thank you. That's your lot. 12 jobs today. Last job, Harley Street to Marylebone Station. Okay, 12 jobs today, 4 off hotel ranks. The other 8 were off the street, so not bad for a Monday. In fact, this was probably the best bit of the Monday. That's coming home with me. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, leave any comments down below, hit the thumbs up button. Until next time, see you back here.